Excuse me. Good morning. Welcome to Heart and Soul Yoga with Sharon. I'm Sharon. This was supposed to be outside, but it's like raining. So I've opened my window just a little bit to hear the rain and maybe the birds. So if you're stuck inside, maybe find some sound music that has nature, since this practice is supposed to be done outside. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seat. So begin to make your way to your comfortable seat, whatever that might look like for you at this time. We're just going to settle in. Let those hips come in contact with the earth. And we're just going to begin to straighten our back here, get nice and tall. Feel those vertebrae stacking up on top of each other. Maybe feel like you've got a string pulling you through your spine out the top of your head. And then we're going to let those hands and arms just relax down into the lap wherever they fall. Maybe it's palms up, maybe it's palms down. We're going to relax our shoulders down. And if it feels right, you can bring your eyes closed. And we're just going to begin to feel our breath. It's a natural flow in and out. Just like nature has its natural rhythm, so do our bodies. So sometimes it's nice just to slow down and pay attention to those natural rhythms within our bodies. Our breath being one of those. You've taken more notice of your breath and more notice of yourself. Let's start to deepen that breath here. Make it even more noticeable. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale, drive that breath down towards your belly, down to the lower part of your lungs. Your belly's going to press out with the inhale, and then we're going to slowly exhale, letting the belly release back in. Inhale, nice and deep, down into the belly. Exhale. Let it release out. Beautiful. Let's continue with that rhythm of our breath. If you have some nature sound or nature around you, just notice how your breath feels like it's in that rhythm of nature. Let's check in with our back here, make sure it's still nice and tall. When your next exhale has been completely released, let's slowly bring our eyes open. Pause here, take in the beauty of your natural rhythm and the beauty of Earth's natural rhythm. Let's release the hands to the heart center here. And we're going to inhale, take the arms straight up overhead. Keep the palms together. Exhale, release them back to the heart center. Just get a little gentle movement in the shoulders and the spine. Inhale, release the arms up overhead. Exhale, release them back to the heart center. Again, find your rhythm here. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale. 2 more times. Next time your hands at heart center, we'll pause and meet there. Release the arms down to the sides. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to let the right arm release down. Left arm guides us into a side bend. Inhale, take it back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to release the left arm down. Right arm guides us into a side bend. Beautiful. Inhale, arms back up overhead. Exhale, right arm releases down, side bend. Inhale, arms back up overhead. Exhale, left arm down, side bend. Inhale, arms up overhead. This time we're going to stay in the side bend to the right for a few breaths here. So take that body out to the side and start to feel that breath move up and down that left side. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale. Bring the body back upright, arms up overhead. Take an inhale, exhale, left arm down. Right arm guides us into the side bend. And we're going to pause here for a few breaths. Check in with that right shoulder. Make sure it's nice and open. Let that heart center open up. Take one more breath. Inhale, bring the body back up upright. Exhale, release the arms down to the side. Nice. Let's come into a gentle twist here. So we're going to take the left hand back behind for support. I'm going to inhale the right arm up overhead. Exhale, take the right hand to the left knee and just guide yourself into a twist. Just let it go. Just let the body feel where it needs to go here. Maybe it's just a little tiny twist. Maybe it's a really deep twist. Maybe use your exhale to take you a little deeper if that works. Pause here and breathe. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, untwist. Awesome. Let's do the other side. Right hand back behind for support. Inhale, the left arm up overhead. And exhale, take the left hand to the right knee and just guide it. Let the body go. Try to release it. Use that breath to relax the body into the pose. Keep that breath deep here. Let's take one more breath here, twisting to the right. And your next exhale will untwist. All right. Sorry. That morning throat there. All right. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, let the arms release forward. Lead with your chest here. And slowly let the body fold forward. Let the crown of the head begin to release down. Walk those fingers out to get a little deeper into the stretch. All right, let's walk the body upright. Pause here. All right, let's lean forward with the palms and come into tabletop. So just let the body gently roll forward. I'm going to turn sideways. You just lean forward and come into tabletop. Make sure those hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. And let's just begin with a little spine movement with some cat-cow. Inhale as you let the chin lift up, belly drops towards the floor. Press into the floor with the hands. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, arch the back. See if you can feel that belly button going into the spine. Beautiful. Inhale. Let the chin lift out, belly drops. Arch the back. Times, feel free to add some extra organic movements to this cat-cow if that feels good to you. Maybe some hip sways, or maybe just a little rocking forward and back if that feels good. Keep adding that organic movement. So let the body begin to feel its way awake. Awesome. Take a couple more breaths with movement. And we're going to make our way to tabletop here. And we're going to begin to prepare for our first down dog. So we're going to curl those toes under, press into the floor with the hands as you take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, release the head down, let the hips relax up towards the ceiling. The heels are going to begin to relax down towards the floor. They do not have to touch the floor in any way, stretch, or the word. Those knees can be bent if you're a little tight in your hamstrings here, or maybe you walk the feet out to the sides a little bit. And we're just going to pause here in our down dog. You can maybe pedal out here, bending one knee at a time, kind of what we call walk the dog. Or you can just settle into your neutral down dog. So we'll take a few more breaths moving how it feels good to you. settle into your neutral down dog. Let the head relax down. Let's look towards our hands. Jump or walk your feet to your hands into forward fold. Exhale here. Inhale, release the hands up the shin, flatten it back, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, slight back bend. Bring the palms together. Exhale, heart center. We're just going to pause here upright since we're just getting the body up. Let the body and the blood flow where it needs to here. Finding that rhythm of your body once you're upright. And we're going to release the arms down, finding mountain. So you want to make sure that your hips are in line with your feet. Okay, so move those feet to where they need to be. We're going to release the palms forward. Inhale, let's shrug up those shoulders ever so slightly. Exhale, we're going to drag them down, bringing the shoulder blades together. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the shoulders, kind of shrug them up. Exhale, drag them down. Now, let's see if we can feel all four corners of the feet coming in contact with the earth. You might have to tilt that pelvis a little bit to kind of get neutral on your feet. So what we're looking for is a very light feeling, like if we're floating, just hovering over the earth and our feet just barely contacting the mat or the earth. Okay, let's pause here, take a couple breaths. All right, we're going to begin a few rounds of sun salutations here. Even though it's raining, we're going to see if we can pull out that sun sometime today. All right, so if you're on a mat, come up to the top of your mat. Again, keep those feet nice and square underneath those hips, releasing the hands down. Here we go. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, sweep them out to the sides. Exhale, fold down into forward fold. Inhale, half lift, sliding the hands up the shin. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, we're going to step this right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, we're going to send the hands down, step it back into a plank, and lower down. Inhale up to a cobra or up dog, if that's in your practice. Curl the toes, exhale, down dog. Inhale, let the right foot float forward into high lunge. Exhale, send it to forward fold. Inhale, half lift, sliding the hands up the shins, flattening back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides. Heart center with the exhale. Left side, here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift, flatten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, send the left foot back into high lunge. Exhale, send it back to plank and lower down. No, that was a bad one. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the left foot releases forward, lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Cardinals are awake. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Heart center. Robins and cardinals always are awake first. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold. Inhale, right foot goes back into the lunge. Exhale, Send it to plank and lower down. Inhale, cobra. Curl the toes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot releases forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms up. And heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold. Left foot. And plank. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot. Fold. Half lift. Fold. And sweep it up. All right, we're going to do 2 more rounds. I'll kind of lead you through one more gently, and then we'll do the last one on our own. Here we go. Sweep it up. Fold. Fold. Right foot. And plank and lower. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot. Half lift. Left side. Fold. Left foot plunge. Left foot lunge. Fold. Swan. All right, last one, we're on our own. Breathe, just follow your breath. Let your breath lead you through your practice. Right foot. Right foot. Left side. Excuse me. Left foot. And we're going to pause. Excuse me. in Namaste Mountain whenever you get there. Just listening to the birds. If you can't hear it personally, just close your eyes and maybe hear the birds in your mind, the rain, the soft pitter patter of the rain, the slight breeze, that beautiful rhythm of life, nature, earth. Let's take one more breath here. Namaste Mountain. All right. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. I'm going to step it back to down dog here. And we're going to take a couple breaths here in down dog. Again, you can bend those knees a little bit if you need to. But what you want to do is make sure that your spine is nice and straight here. We don't want a humped spine or a scooped spine. We don't want arched spine. We just want a nice, neutral, healthy, straight spine. Beautiful. Take one more breath. All right, we're going to look to our hands and we're going to release the right foot forward, finding warrior one. Okay, use all those good alignment cues. Feet are railroad tracked, opposite sides of each other. Right ankle on top of, or right knee on top of right ankle. Right knee in line with second toe. And let's turn those hips towards the front of the mat. We're going to release the hands either to the hips, to the heart center, or let them release up overhead. If you're going overhead, make sure you relax those shoulders down here. Now, once you settled in here, let's find our breath. Pause, breathe, feel the rhythm of this warrior one. Just take one more breath here. We're going to release the hands back behind, clasp them in the back here. Take a nice deep inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to fold ever so slightly forward, lead with the chest, and then we're going to release the crown of the head down, humble warrior. The hands can stay right here resting on the back, or if you want to get a little stretch in the shoulders, release the arms away from the back. So find what feels good here. Pause and breathe. Watch that knee, keep it in alignment. We don't want it going cattywampus off to the right here. One more breath. Release the hands and sweep them up as you bring the body back up to warrior one. Pause here for a breath. Release the hands to heart center. Here we're going to walk the right foot over ever so slightly and turn the left foot or back foot back into almost a 90-degree angle. What we're looking here is for the feet to be aligned in the same plane. Generally, I like to see my front heel in line with the middle of the back foot. Again, we're going to check that nice good alignment with the knee. Got to keep those knees nice and healthy. So knee on top of ankle, knee in line with second toe. We're going to turn the heart center with the arms to the long side of the mat. We're making our way to warrior 2. So we're going to release the arms out to a T at shoulder height. Relax the shoulders. And then we're going to slightly turn the head to gaze out those right fingers. Breathe here. Zip up those inner thighs. Find your breath. One more breath. All right, we're going to release it to reverse warrior. Let the left arm float down. Turn the right hand towards the ceiling. And we're going to let the right hand guide us into a little back bend here. Just go as far as feels good. Keep that lunge in the front. Don't let that lunge relax back here. That's a different pose. Reverse warrior. Breathe. Feel that breath. See if you can feel it go from your right fingertips all the way down to your right toes. One more breath. We're going to release that right forearm to the right side, palm facing the ceiling. And we're going to take the left hand to the heart center and let it float up to the ceiling. Press into that right arm. And press away, opening up the heart center. Breathe here, extended angle. One more breath here. And we'll let the left arm guide us back to warrior 2 just for a breath. We're going to release the arms down. We're going to walk this back foot in. We're going to make our way to triangle here. Keep this right knee bent ever so slightly. We're going to release the right arm down inside. And we're going to slowly straighten that right leg. So now both legs are straight. We're going to take the left hand to the heart center, and we're going to release it up to the ceiling. Now, if your hand is down here and you feel like you're falling forward, come up that chin a little bit. Open that heart center out. As if maybe you were, if a wall was in front of you and you were flush with the wall. That's the feeling you're looking for. So it's not about how far down you go. It's about what feels good in your spine, what feels good in your body. Breathe. Gaze can be down at the toes. It can be up to the left hand. I generally like to look down towards my toes, but find what feels good. Snap, crackle, pop in the spine. Whew, that feels good. One more breath. I'm going to slightly bend the right knee as we float the arms back to warrior 2. Pause here. Release the arms down. Walk this right foot back over to warrior 1 position, but then we're going to lift that back heel to high lunge. Pause here, find your balance. On your next inhale, release the arms up overhead. Exhale, I'm going to frame that front foot as we step it back to down dog. Take a few breaths here in your down dog before we go to the opposite side. Here we go. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. Find warrior 1. Practicing all those good alignment cues. Excuse me, goodness. Waking everything up here. All the systems are waking up in the body. That's what we want. Beautiful. Get settled into your warrior 1. Find your breath. Relax your shoulders. Let's take one more breath here. Release the hands back behind, clasp. Take a nice deep inhale. Whoop. Sorry. Exhale, forward fold. My right foot's giving me a little issues this morning. Whew. That happens to the best of us, so you just deal with it. Take one more breath here and humble warrior. We're going to release the hands down as we release them back up overhead, drawing us up to warrior one again. Pause here. We're going to release and make our way to warrior two. Walk the right foot over. Find that good alignment here. Releasing the hands to the heart center, turning the heart center to the long side of the mat, and then release the arms out to a T. Find your gaze, zip up those inner thighs. And breathe. Relax your shoulders here. All right, let's take it to reverse warrior. Let that right hand flow down. Left arm guide you back. Keep that lunge in the front. Don't lose that lunge. And feel your breath moving from your fingertips, your left fingertips all the way down to your left foot. See if you can feel that all the way down and all the way back. Beautiful. Let's release it to extended warrior. Let the left forearm release to the left thigh, palm facing ceiling. Right arm begins to release from the heart center. Press into that left arm as you open up the heart center a little bit more. Nice strong fingers here. Feel that energy. And then find your breath. Let's take one more breath. Let's release back to warrior two just for a breath. Release the hands down as we prepare for triangle. Walk that back foot in just a little tiny bit. Keeping that left leg bent. Release the left arm down inside. Straighten that left leg. Both legs are straight now. Take the right hand to the heart center and let it release up. Again, if you're falling forward, come up from the leg, lifting the body upright. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath here. Awesome. Let's slightly bend that left knee as we float back up to warrior two. Pause here. Release the hands down, walk the left foot over. Find your high lunge by lifting the back heel. Find your balance. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, release the hands down, step it back to down dog. I'm going to come into pigeon here. So we're going to bend the right knee and then slowly let that right knee come towards the hands. Letting the left leg come down. Release the right hip down to the mat. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall here as you take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold over that right leg. And then we're going to let the head come to rest, maybe on stacked fists. Somewhere, let it come to rest. Beautiful. Find what feels good. Close the eyes and find your breath here. One more breath. I'm going to slowly use the hands to bring the body upright. Pause here at upright position. Curl that back toe under, slightly lifting the leg. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, press it back to down dog. Pause here in down dog. Pigeon on the other side. Bend the left knee. Bring that left knee towards the hands. Let that left hip release down as best you can. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold over and let that head release down. Let it rest down. And we're going to pause here for some nice deep breaths. One more breath. Beautiful. Release the hands, press the body upright. Curl that back toe under as you take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, press it to down dog. We're just going to take a couple more breaths here in down dog. And we're going to release it down to tabletop. Once you're in tabletop, find a few cat-cows here, or whatever movement feels good here at this point. Awesome. Make your way back to your neutral tabletop. I'm going to curl those toes under. We're going to let the hips release back into the feet, bringing the body upright. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what my foot needs. Plantar fasciitis stretch. We all tend to need this more than we realize. Oh, yeah. Okay, a couple more breaths here. Release the feet as you release the hips off to one side. And we'll swing the legs around. And we're going to make our way down to our backs here. So if you want to have something nearby for Shavasana, maybe a blanket or an eye pillow, or just something to cover your eyes. So feel free to grab what you need before we make our way down.
So we're not coming back up. All right. Settle onto your mat. And we're just going to pause here, just in corpse pose for just a couple breaths, feeling the support of the earth. Awesome. We're going to hug in our right knee, let the left leg extend it out. We're going to take that knee into our right hand. We're going to let the left arm release out. Inhale here. Exhale, open that right knee out to the right. Inhale back to center. Switch the hands. Exhale, take it across the body. Inhale back to center. Switch the hands. Exhale, open back out to the right. Inhale back to center. Switch the hands. Exhale, across the twist. Let's do that 2 more times. Just following your breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, opening. Inhale back to center. And we're going to release that right leg down. And just pause here for a breath. All right, let's hug in that left knee. And do that same little sequence here with the left knee. So take it into the left hand, right hand release out to a T. Inhale, center. Exhale, open left. Inhale, switching the hands. Exhale, take it across for that little twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, open left. Inhale, center. Exhale, open our twist. Here we go. 2 more times. Just follow your breath. Once that left knee is back hugged in, we're going to have the right knee join it. And just rock side to side here. Get a little massage along your back. Maybe do some knee circles here. Make sure you reverse that circle. Settle back into knees hugged in. And we're going to come in just to pine twist here. So we're going to use the right hand to guide the knees down to the right. The left arm flips out to a T. Try to keep those thighs together as best you can. Let it release as far as feels good. Pause and breathe. Feel the body relax into this pose. Let it go. Take one more breath on this side. Release it back to center. Hug in the knees. And we'll go the opposite way. Left hand guides the knees down to the left. Right arm releases up to a T. Keep those knees together as best you can. Knees and thighs. You guys did an awesome job today. We're going to take a little Shavasana here in just a moment. Whew. What a way to start your day. Beautiful. Bring the knees back to center. Hug them in. All right, let's begin to make our way down to our Shavasana. Using whatever comfort you have near you. Maybe you like to cover with a blanket. I always do because it helps me to relax down and enjoy the Shavasana, because that's my favorite part of the pose, right? Resting. Yoga's about rest, right? Of course. All right. If you have an eye pillow or something to cover your eyes, find that. All right, we're going to settle in to our Shavasana for several minutes. I will bring you back at the end. So just try to let your body relax, release. Let it melt into the earth. And enjoy your rest. Slowly, mindfully bring your breath back into your awareness. That beautiful rhythm of your breath, matching that beautiful rhythm of nature. Slowly begin to add some bodily movements here. Start with your fingers and your toes and your wrists, ankles, and then begin to add some more fluid movements. Maybe the feet come to the mat. And then when you feel ready, you're going to roll to one side and just pause on that side and just enjoy that little, what I like to call Shavasana B. Just a little pause here. Pausing to notice we'll use our arms and our hands to press our body upright. Oh, let's make our way to a comfortable seat. Awesome. Yeah, that's the way to start your day. Let's release the hands out to the sides. Palms facing the ceiling. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, find your heart center. Bow ever so slightly to yourself and thank yourself for allowing this time for your body to find its breath, to find its rhythm, and just to enjoy the nature of your body. And I thank you so much for joining me. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Thank you once again, and always be well.